Time for Coffee and Magazines with Elorah Dannon, and today we are reading Confessions from Cosmo, and these are Dates from Hell. Here we go. He told me he was 6'2". Maybe it was a typo, but when he showed up at our date, he was a solid 5 feet 2 inches. Kayla,
25. Catfishers are everywhere. So, you know what? Be careful out there. Danger, stranger. Danger, 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 stranger. I've been catfished before for shizzle. I was talking to a guy who, on his pictures was about 6'2", and he had dark black hair, and he was probably about, this was decades ago, the guy was probably like 38-ish, not the most gorgeous guy in the world, but certainly not, ugly. Well, when I finally decided to meet him, I showed up, and he was a 70-year-old, 5'5", bald, Jewish guy with huge, gigantic nose and these Coke bottle glasses, and I was dumb enough to sit there and just pretend like I didn't notice that I got catfished. But I was kind of shocked, and I didn't want to be mean, but, I probably should have. I should have been like, you know what, you're an asshole. You just tricked me all this time. I've been talking to you, and you were pretending to be this guy in your pictures. But I was I felt bad for him because he was this little old guy, sitting there all scrawny and shit. And I just thought he looked, kind of frail and lonely. So I just went ahead and finished dinner with him. And then he was kind of a douchebag. He was kind of shitty. And he thought, oh, this young hot girl, maybe she'll hang out with me if I offer her drugs. So he's like, hey, do you do a little of the... I was all, what the heck is... He's like, a little of the white snow. I was like, white snow? What the freak? Anyway, yeah, he wanted to know if I wanted a little coke action. I think he thought maybe if I did coke, I would find him more attractive, or maybe if he would get me hooked on a coke, that I would be all over him. I don't know, but I was like, douche bag for sure. I left quickly after that, and he walked me to my car, and he tried to give me a hug. I backed up. I was like, no. And he laughed. He's all, haha, no hug? I said, no hug. He's all, are you sure? I was like, I think I'm pretty positive I don't want a hug from you. Thanks. Bye. And that was that. Don't get catfished, okay? By a 5'2" when they say they're 6'2". Ask for a picture of their driver's license from now on. I was so annoyed when I got in my car. Like, the lunch that I had with him wasn't even worth it. Like, the stress that I was under when I got in my car. Like, I was so irritated. Like, he thought he was going to do me a favor by offering me drugs. Nobody. I'm doing you a favor by having lunch with you. What the dumb fuck? Do I even look like I'm a drug user? Do I look like a crackhead? I don't think so. Fuck, man. The worst part is having to admit to your friends that you got catfished. That's freaking embarrassing. But I guess anybody can get catfish these days. Sucks. Catfished. I got catfished. Catfished. I got catfished. I got catfished on the internet. Catfished on the internet by a bald Jewish guy who wanted to give me drugs. So now I'm like Taylor Swift and I could write a song about it.
Catfished, I got catfished, I got catfished on the internet. I got catfished, I got catfished, I got back catfished on the internet by an old guy that wanted to give me drugs, Old guy wanted to give me drugs. Old guy wanted to drug me up, wanted to give me drugs. I got catfished on the internet by an old guy, an old Jewish guy. I got catfished, got catfished, got catfished, got catfished, got catfished. I got catfished, 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 I got catfished.